Well, hello. This is Joshua Riddle, proud co-founder and member of Collaborative Realty Group over at EXP. And I've been excited about doing this video, honestly, since we met, and we just met. It is my absolute pleasure to introduce to you guys one of our newest partners to EXP and CRG, actually out of Georgia. Marsha, how are you today?
I'm doing wonderful. I'm excited to be here. I'm excited for this opportunity.
Oh yeah, we're so excited to have you. I mean, it's been fun. I mean, to you guys out there, honestly, I just met Marsha probably about 3 weeks ago. She posted something in the Real Estate Forum, a national Facebook group, and I thought I would plug in and introduce myself. And I messaged her and talked to her a little bit about what she wants to do with her career. She's been a realtor for 5 years now, extremely successful, and she's looking to take it to a new level. And so we talked a little bit and instantly connected, and now she's one of our partners here. So we're so excited to have her, Marsha.
Well, thank you so much, Joshua.
Of course, and you know, to keep these short, we like to rapid fire these questions. So I'm going to click up the first question for you. You know, Marsha, tell us a little bit about what's unique about you and how that translates into real estate.
Okay, well, I am not a sales background at all. I'm very detailed. I have an accounting and customer service background. So I generally, when I show someone a house with my insurance background, I look at roofs. I look at claim issues because I was trained on that in insurance. And so I'm extremely detailed, and I will tell someone not to buy a house. And I'm definitely not like the salesy, pushy person. I'm more of the detailed person to make sure that everything makes sense, and very, very reasonable. I even do things that don't benefit me but benefit the other customer more. That's just kind of my natural nature.
I love it. I love it, Marsha. And what got you into real estate?
I have always wanted to be in real estate since I was 9. I used to watch the real estate channel. I used to go to the grocery store. I get the catalogs. I'd harass my mom talking about, oh, look at this house, Mom, look at this house. And it was always my dream because of my more reserved natural nature. I never had the confidence to do sales, and my family didn't really encourage it. They wanted me to do accounting because it's more practical. And finally, I got in my 30s, and I was bored to death. Sitting behind a desk all day, and I'm like, I can't live my life like this. So I had my first daughter, and I said, you know, I can't encourage my daughter to be who she wants to be if I'm not going to want to be. And that's what inspired me to get into real estate.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I feel that, you know, you get to know somebody so much better when you hear an embarrassing story. So I'm sure you got one for us. Do you have something that kind of comes to mind?
I do. It was a couple of years back. I was showing a young gentleman a house, and there were tenants inside. I had no idea. I go and knock on the door. There was no lockbox. It was very awkward. This family, the house was packed with people. They're fixing this feast. The kitchen has smoke coming up. It was a strong curry smell. And it was obviously not show ready at all. You know, you open up a bedroom and there's some random dude laying in bed, you know, just woke up from a nap, just staring at me like, who are you? It was really interesting. And my poor clients, they were scared to open doors. They're just looking at me, can I open the door? Like, is this okay? Should we be here?
Right.
And so finally, to end things, we go to leave, and I'm backing up. And I'm horrible at backing up, by the way. So I'm trying my best. This driveway was off the main road, and so I can't just back up into the road because I'd get hit. So I'm trying to figure out how to do a U-turn in the driveway, and there's trees all around. So I end up backing into a tree while leaving the showing. And I don't know if the guy saw me or not. I just kind of pretended like it didn't happen. I still have a little dent on the back of my CRV.
Oh my gosh. We know the tree's fine. We know the tree's just fine. And with that story, did you end up helping that client find a home?
I did. We did. Yeah. We found it a couple months later, found the perfect home for him.
I love it. You know, and from what I've learned, you know, when something like that happens, it truly is embarrassing. It's one of those situations where you want to get out of there as soon as you can. But, you know, when you go through that with a client, you actually bond over it a little bit. And it kind of, because you're both in that awkward situation together. And yeah, that's a good one. I appreciate I love it, Marsha. Thank you so much. You know, moving on, trying to keep this short and sweet. You know, this next question here, you know, you've been a realtor for 5 years, but you've been with EXP and Collaborative Realty Group for just 2 weeks. What's your impressions and what do you like, and what's your experience so far?
I'm just in awe of the support of everybody, all the agents. Every Monday, you guys do a meeting. I'm over here in Georgia. You guys are in Arizona and Colorado, and um, I'm still able to be a part of it. And it's just all the energy and the great tips that Jeff is the guy that generally leads. He's just phenomenal with the tips that he gives, and I'm able to get a lot of good, I guess, morsels to chew on, so to speak, and it helps me get through the week. And I love the fact that also I have the Monday meeting as well as the Wednesday meeting. The Georgia team also, I'm able to key in on that and get advice from them on how to manage the new operating system, which is awesome. There's a world where you have your own avatar, which is so cool. And my husband, he's a video gamer. He loves it. So it's just exciting. The energy is just great. The support. It's not dog eat dog. It's not every man for themselves. It's definitely, you guys generally care about each other, and I love it.
Well, and I can tell you guys this right now. I mean, Marsha has only been with us for 2 weeks, but it feels like she's been with us for a lot longer. She jumps in on these meetings. She brings input. She brings value. She's not afraid to speak up, and we love that. That's what we want. And so for us to be able to collaborate with someone like you, who's been in the industry for 5 years, but also that's actually out there in Georgia, and thank God for technology so that we can relate and meet, via video calls. But we appreciate the value that you've brought to us, already. And we are so excited to help you and watch you grow. And I wanted to provide your information here. For anybody, would it be okay for anybody that's interested in, of course, buying and selling, but also that have any questions about EXP or Collaborative Realty Group, would you be able to talk to them?
Absolutely. I would love to. Absolutely.
Good deal. Well, Marsha's contact information is below here. She, like I said, been with us for 2 weeks, already an instant impact. We're so excited to have her. I know she's building something pretty special out in Georgia right now. She's just in the beginning phases of this group that she's building for herself. So we're just excited to partner with you, Marsha, and to help you any way that we can.
Thank you so much, Joshua. I appreciate the opportunity. And the pandemic, if it wasn't for the pandemic, I would have never met you. So I probably wouldn't have been plugged in as much. So good things can come out of bad situations.
I love that mentality. And when this thing's over, you better believe that we're going to be flying out there to meet you in person.
Oh, great. I'm excited.
We look forward to it, Marsha. Well, thank you so much for your time. Again, if anybody has any questions about EXP or Collaborative Realty Group, Marsha would be an excellent person to talk to. Reach out to her. She's easy to talk to. I can tell you that. And we're here for anybody. Cheers. Thanks, Marsha.
Thank you, Joshua.